Hi community of awesome, I'm Ava J and this is Bookish Pixie. So someone recently asked me if I could do a vlog on listening to music while writing, which sounds like a great idea to me. I do want to caveat this video by saying whether or not you listen to music, what music you listen to, etc. There really isn't a right or wrong answer here, it's whatever you prefer to do. But when it comes to my music habits while writing, this is what I do. Way back in the day, I used to listen to Pandora while I was writing, and I'd basically just put on a station I liked and let Pandora pick my music for me. That worked for a while. I mean, I'd occasionally get distracted by ads or a song I didn't like, but it worked as background music, and that's basically all I needed. Eventually, though, I started getting too distracted by the ads or by one song after another that I didn't like, so I changed it up. Now, I generally do 1 or 2 bands or albums per manuscript. For one manuscript, it was Fall Out Boy, for another, it was Maroon 5. For the Beyond the Red trilogy, it's always been Imagine Dragons. When I first wrote Beyond the Red, I listened to Imagine Dragons, as I said, and also some songs from 30 Seconds to Mars's Love, Lust, Faith, and Dreams album, but it was mostly Imagine Dragons. While first drafting Into the Black last summer, I listened exclusively to Imagine Dragons' Smoke and Mirrors album. Now, as I'd first draft The Rising Gold, I've been listening to Imagine Dragons' new songs because they've released a couple singles but not a whole new album yet. Plus all of their other songs. Basically, I have this long Imagine Dragons playlist. I know some people like to do specific playlists for their manuscripts where they'll pick and choose songs from different artists and mix them together and put that together for their manuscript. I think that's really cool. I personally prefer to stick with 1 or 2 bands or albums because generally it has the same feel to it, so the music all flows together and it doesn't distract me from what I'm writing. But that's just me. That, however, is only what I do with music when I'm first drafting. When I'm editing, I once preferred complete silence, but that isn't always possible to get. Now I've developed a preference for listening to soundtracks without lyrics when revising. Not only do I really like it because it feels super epic, since these lyricless soundtracks often come from cool TV shows and movies, but I also found that it actually really helps me focus. I think the whole idea with music is getting you into the zone. For me, that means putting on my noise-canceling headphones and listening to the music I've chosen for that specific manuscript. For you, that might mean meditative music or a certain playlist or soundtracks or something else. Just experiment and do what works best for you. So that's what I got for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys next week.